These container garden tour videos are for inspiration as well as watching the progression and or regression of the containers as the season goes. Today is Sun Container Day. I said after work today I was going to film this rain or shine, and unfortunately we don't have shine. It's very, very cloudy. But I'm going to get this done. I wanted to film it on Mother's Day, but it rained all day on Mother's Day, which wasn't a bad thing. We love the rain. Here in the front of the house, it's in this bird bath. This bird bath is cracked, so I used it as a planter, and it's worked out fantastic for the last 2 years. And I hope to eventually, maybe one day, when we get the circle drive, is maybe have a fountain up here. I think that would be really pretty. Okay, take 2 on that, because I wanted to move the salvia out of the way of my little house sign there. But this container is just so lovely. It is working out for me right now, even though I don't have the fountain of my dreams. So in this container, I have wave petunias. Those are these purple ones. And please mind, they have been getting soaked with rain. More water than they're normally used to. Although they do love water, but they've been getting a lot. The white ones were just 4 packs. I just picked up at the nursery. And then I tucked in some Proven Winners Supertunia Priscilla. And these are just beautiful. And you can see down in the container, I have some Creepin' Jenny. I thought I had gotten it all out of here early this spring, but obviously I didn't. So I trialed this in here last year just to see if it would do okay. But Creepin' Jenny, no, she does not like the full sun. She hid all in here inside the flowers. And that's what this one that's remaining is going to do, because whew, it's not for the full sun. But you know, hey, trial and error. I just wanted to see because I love the look of it. But I think this year I'll try some sweet potato vine. That's what I'll try in here and see if that will do okay and take hold. But yeah, this is my first full sun container in the tour, my bird bath. And I think it's just so pretty. All right, so moving on from the bird bath, let me slowly pan over. We're gonna go over to the shed there. There's a window box that takes part sun. So I showcased those containers over there because they are shade in my shade container tour. And don't mind that, my husband is still working on some things inside the shed here. We're coming over to this side. The rain stopped him from being able to finish mowing. This window box is in part sun, and the other 2 on the other side are in shade. But I was able to put in here, I have Proven Winners Glacier Ivy, and since it is good for sun or shade, I was able to put it in all 3 window boxes. But this is the New Guinea Impatient. It's doing so well. It's so pretty, that striking orange. I have it on both sides. The thunderstorm has made a little bit of mess of this window box. And then right here I have a Petcoa, which is a hybrid between a Calibrachoa and a Petunia. And look at that striking yellow color. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love that. And then nasturtiums. I put, and it's blooming. I put nasturtium seeds in all of my containers. Well, not all of them. Most all of them before I knew what I was even going to plant. And I'm just letting them come up, and if they're gonna bloom, I'm letting them bloom. I just think they're so sweet. Just adds a little extra. Now I still have some leftover mundo grass in here from last year. The others died out in the other window boxes, but that looks like it has green, so I'm just leaving it for now. We'll see what it does. But I might have to go ahead and pull that on out. So there's this container. Now we're gonna switch over here into the secret garden. You can probably hear the thunder. It is rolling back there. So I'm going to speed this up. Hi, Ellie. You want mommy to throw that ball? Okay, mommy will throw the ball. She always wants to play. This container here is going to be getting sun, part sun. This is a foxtail fern. I think it's also called asparagus. And I just love it so much. I just planted this recently in this pot, and it's in a pot so I can take it in when fall gets here, because it is not frost hardy. So I will take it in and let it be a house plant with all my other ferns for the winter. I need to come back in and top dress with some compost. I haven't done that yet. I got that tip from Jenny, gardening with Creekside, and it just makes the containers look so nice when you do it. It hides all those little white pebbles in there. All right, have some wind going on, so I hope it's okay. But we need to come over this way because I have 2 more sun containers right there on that trellis. And look, the daylilies I recently divided, one's blooming. A little extra for you here in the video. Ah, how fun. Yes, I would say that's a success. That is definitely a success right there. Yeah, all of the daylilies are starting to come out. That's so fun. Okay, in these 2 pots right here, I have the Proven Winners roses. I have Rise Up Lilac Days and the Crema Rose in each pot. Now, like I said in my tour, don't follow my lead. I do not know if they should be in a pot together, but I want them in a pot together. I'm gonna see how they do. But look at this one blooming out. It's beautiful. Let me get over here. Look at that color in there. Oh, we have a little visitor in there. These are gorgeous. They're all budded up. And the Crema Rose down here has buds on it. Oh, and I think I missed that bloom coming out. Well, they've been getting battered with the thunderstorms. Oh, I'm so excited. I really want these guys to do well. So this one was the first one to bloom out. So it's got more coming on this one. Oh, I think these are gonna be gorgeous. So far, so good. They look super happy. Let's hope I can keep them happy. Here's the Crema Rose down here. Oh, look at this beautiful. Look how big this bloom is. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Wow. This one here too. Beautiful. Well, I lost some petals when I did that. That's okay. We have plenty more to come. Let me clean this up while I'm over here. This was the first bloom to come out. All right, from here, we're gonna be heading over to the patio. And it's right on the other side of this garden. Right there. Okay, so this is part 2. By the time I made it over here, the rain started coming. But this is good because one of my pots has morning glory in it, so we'll get to see that blooming out. We wouldn't have seen that last night. So continuing on, these are the sun containers on my patio. And on each of the 4 columns in here, in each pot, I just have pink and white petunias. These were just in a 4-pack. And everything is waterlogged, more rain. But again, we'll take it. We're happy about all the rain. So I'll just give you a quick overview here. I love the patio area. And then this one here has lost all its blooms, but it will come back. Hi, Miss Ellie. Just want me to throw the ball, and don't mind our grass out there. We have a meadow going on. Not on purpose on the meadow, it's just that every time my husband tries to finish mowing, the rain stops him in his tracks on that. Okay, we're gonna come in here and we're just going to make a left-hand turn. I also have the same pink and white petunias in this container. You can see all the rainwater there. And that one, and that one. So, as you can tell, I love the pink and white, so I just kept going with that theme. And then right here I have in these 2 containers, and I've recently pinched these guys back. So I have Monrovia's Creepin' Jenny. It's called Goldie. So pretty. It's in both of these. And then I also have Monrovia's Coral Geraniums, and they are beautiful. I think I'll throw in some pictures just so you can see what these look like when they haven't been weather worn. And then here on this table, again, those pink and white petunias, they're just gorgeous. These are the same white petunias that are in the bird bath. And then in here, I put Proven Winners Dwarf Morning Glory, and I love this blue color. It's just so pretty. Yeah, you only get those in the morning, early afternoon, and then they close up. All right, and then here's a little close-up at this little pot. And we're going to come back over here so I don't miss anything. Just kind of backtrack here. Let me back up. I'm glad I showed this little pot in the shade container tour because it's been waterlogged as well. But look at the creamsicle nasturtiums blooming in here with the pink petunias. Just so pretty. So pretty. It looked a lot better the other day. But we are loving the rain. We are cherishing the rain. We have no drought, so bring on the rain. We'll take all we can get right now. So in this container here, I have nothing but sweet potato vines. I just picked up this sweet potato vine that was just in the little nursery containers earlier this spring. That's there and there. I have the tricolor from Proven Winners, and I love this. It's so pretty. Look at that. And then I have the Proven Winners Sweet Caroline. It looks like little hearts. Look how cute. But I have them all in here so I can decide what pots I want to put them in. And this sweet potato vine is so easy to root. So, and even if I don't decide to put them in any of the containers, which I probably will because it's so pretty to spill over the sides. And again, it's just an annual, so you just get this, you know, in the summer season. But this last year was all full over the side of the sweet potato vine, and it made it really pretty. Really pretty. In this pot, I have sweet alyssum. And it's, oh, it still smells so delightful. I love those little sweet blooms on that. And just a pot down here of pink petunias. I seeded some petunia violet wilds in here last year. I left a little tag. And I'm hoping they come back. They may not. We had a pretty harsh winter, but we'll see. And they're deep purple if they do. Don't mind those. These strawberry pots I painted several times. They were here on the property when we moved in. I did strawberries in them last year, but they're not really that great because they don't have any lips on them. So, yeah, I think I'm done with those containers. I have strawberry plants I'm going to put up here in the vegetable planter. And this is also a sun container. So in here we have sweet basil. I put some runner beans in here. Just seeded those in here and they're already popping up, and these get the sweet little pink blooms on them. And look at my pepper. I just planted this, my little pepper plant I picked up at Lowe's. That's a green pepper plant. It's got some blooms going on in there. That's good news. I still have some nasturtiums in here. I cut back most of the ones that were yellow. My lavender is starting to bud up. Look at that. Gonna get some pretty color off of that. Same thing repeated here with the runner beans. All 4 of these came up. That's good. And then I have rosemary. And here in this pot, I just put all of my extras that I had. So my alyssums and nasturtium seeds went over in here, and this has made for such a pretty container. Look how pretty that is together. I'm gonna come around to this side so we can look at it from this side. What a like a happy little bonus there. I didn't expect that to turn out so pretty. Alyssum smells so delightful. I wish I could share this through the video. I love that sweet smell. All right, back on this side, and let me back up so I can show you what this looks like looking back from this way from the patio into what I call the secret garden. Oh, I love this. I love sitting out here in the evenings and the mornings. Just such a pretty view. And isn't that what we do this for? The joys of gardening right here. Just being able to step back and enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to pan over here. I have 2 more or 3 more sun containers here on the patio. I have this arrangement of succulents over here. And I'm doing succulents in this little bunny container because it is cast iron and it doesn't have a drain hole. So I'm going to see how this does. So far, so good. Been in here almost 2 months now. So they're doing great. I think they're so pretty. Just add a little touch of extra right here. And then in this pot, I always say don't fix things that aren't broken. So, well, these are actually 2 pots together. These were on the property. So I have this pot and then I had a smaller pot and I put it down in here. And this is Lemon Coral Sedum by Proven Winners. It did so well last year. I'm doing a repeat. All right, and now I'm gonna head over to the pool area. And last stop for sun containers is right here in the pool area. And the first pots you see are these pretty pink and yellow ones as you enter. These have the Proven Winners Honeyberry Calibrachoa. So beautiful. And the Bee's Knees Yellow Petunias. They're so pretty. And I have purple fountain grass in the middle. These are going to be gorgeous for the summer. I love them. Okay, circling back over here, I just did a video for these containers right here. This is a yellow Tropic Escape hibiscus. It's not a hardy hibiscus, so it will have to be overwintered or just treated as an annual, but it has gorgeous yellow blooms on it. So I'm excited to have that one over here in the pool area. And then these are the yellow and scarlet swizzle zinnias. And I'm going to pinch them back. I have not done that yet because I knew I was going to do the sun container tour, so I wanted to leave the color on for the videos. And then this pot is the same one that we just saw at the entrance to the pool. The Honeyberry Calibrachoa, Bee's Knees Yellow. I love that combination together. It's such a pretty, pretty summery combo, I think. All right, and we're gonna come back up and over slowly. You can see the daylilies blooming out. All right, I was trying to wait for that airplane to fly on by. Okay, so now we're gonna come over here. The containers on each side of the pool fountain there. They each have the same things in them. They're mirrored on each side. So in these tealish aqua color containers, I have Strictus maiden grass. I think it's also called porcupine grass. That's gonna get lovely. It can get 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide from what I read. So I think that's gonna be fantastic in these containers. And then this is Chinese fountain grass that I did by seed myself last year. And it's in both of these little pink colored containers. One's doing better than the other. And then in here, I potted up purple fountain grass with pink and yellow lantana. And that's all the nursery container said was pink and yellow lantana. And it came home with me. It's super pretty. It's going to get pretty big, it looks like. So I think that's gonna be really pretty in there with the purple fountain grass. And then on this side of the fountain, same thing. And this fountain grass is performing better. At this time, they should all catch up to each other though, than that one. It's looking fantastic. Lantana's doing just the same over here, just filling out beautifully. I'm wondering though now, is it gonna take over the purple fountain grass? Can they survive together? We'll find out. I love trying out containers. And then this maiden grass is filling out faster than the other one as well, but they will, like I said, they'll all catch up to each other. These are gonna be pretty. So this Chinese fountain grass is just now making an appearance. They overwintered really well in these pots. I'm super pleased about that. All right, and then coming over here, in these 2 pots are Vinca and Angelonia, and I recently cut back the Angelonia. It had a good flush going on, but of course it did because it was in the garden center. They want those blooms on there, so you'll buy them. The storms have made quite the little mess of the little Vinca blooms over here, but these are so pretty, and talk about flower power for heat and sun. These always perform so well here in North Texas for me. The Vinca are just showstoppers, and you can get them in so many different colors. I love that. This coming up weekend, my husband and I are starting on the removal of this deck. We'll see how that goes. And then up here, I'm almost ashamed to show you these hanging pots. I just left them in their nursery hanging containers, but they are not doing well at all. So I'm going to get pots and repot them. They each have petunia, verbena, and calibrachoa in them, but they are on the struggle bus. The petunia's purple, which is super pretty. Here's some of the calibrachoa in it, which is also super pretty. They are just not doing very well in this container. You can get a little peek of the verbena that's in here. Let me back up because that was really close. Probably make somebody dizzy, that plant spinning around. But it's a super pretty combination of flowers. I love it, but they are just not doing well. And it's really a struggle to have the hanging baskets, and I don't have any drip or anything like that on them. Look at this one, full of leaves from the storm. But yeah, you can see this verbena a little better in this one. I mean, it's so pretty. I love the colors they chose to do these in, but yeah, I'm going to cut them back, get all this dead off, put them in pots, and see how they do when they're not hanging. And while I'm standing over here with these pitiful pots, thought we'd just take a look out right here. Look at the desert chicory. Look at that small flower. Oh, it's so pretty. I hope this is coming over on camera. Not being able to mow has given us this beautiful little meadow to enjoy in the time being, but we do have to get this mowed down. And now that I'm standing over here, look at my David Austin, the Lady of the Lake rose. Oh my goodness. I didn't know she had that many blooms. I had to come out here through the mud, I don't care, and get a little bit closer look at her. Look. Oh, I'm so pleased. This is her second year. Planted hers bare root last year. I'm so tickled. Look at those sweet little buds coming up. Oh, so she blooms out a soft pink and then fades to cream. Oh, she's so pretty. Yes, I want her to come up and come over this gazebo. That's going to be so pretty. And let's get a look at Claire Austin while we're over here. She's not as advanced, but I think she struggles a little bit on this side because she does get full sun. At least the Lady of the Lake right there, she gets a little bit of reprieve in the afternoon. So I was going to say, if she doesn't do well this year, I'm going to move her. But look at this gorgeous bloom. Looks like she's doing okay. Oh my goodness, there's some more buds coming up there. Oh, I'm tickled over these roses. I brought up the strawberry plants so we could look at them. These are the Proven Winners Everbearing, the pink ones. Oh, and I'm happy to have these. I have 2 of them. So I'm gonna put them in this vegetable planter and hopefully get some good bounties off of them. Well, I think this is a good spot for me to wrap up this sun container video. I know everything is not in full performance right now, but that's the joy of doing the little updates on them. So I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully you found some inspiration here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching and adding color to my world. This is Ellie wishing you a wonderful day. Say bye, everyone.